Okay. When you say the engine, which part? Can you name the
Yes,
projects like A, B,
yes,
and C?
yes. So what I'm calling the engine is the server
Mm.
plus disk interaction and trees, whatever
So
trees are, Merkle, whatever.
okay, Merkle. Okay, okay. So that is the OCaml thing I did before.
Yeah, that's the OCaml thing. And then we have the algebra thing, which is what you did in C. And as you mentioned, we can FFI C with OCaml just fine. That's
Yeah, yeah.
okay. But my question is, why? Let's start from the beginning. Why do we need the algebra in the engine?
To be able, because some operations, like you don't have things like unification on the engine side, right? The
Okay.
unification is literally just algebraic uh, calculus, right? It's like relational algebra calculus.
But then I have a counter question. Wouldn't the unification be done by Karuta's runtime?
Wouldn't the unification? Well, you can, but the problem is that you need to string the relations from somewhere, right?
No, no, yes. We're gonna have to create a mechanism, which is
So you
probably
would
some
need
sort
to
of
implement,
pagination.
yeah.
That
So you would need
yeah.
to implement something like a join on Karuta.
No, no, but the join isn't a join an unification procedure.
Uh, That's a hard question because I think you can see it that way. I don't know how that would work because you're trying to pick from two relations, right? And then with a function. No, I don't think so because then you would need to unify with a higher order function, right? And you can't do that, I think.
Okay, so there is a technical like a language limitation on our side that mandates us to do the
If
unification on the disk level, I guess.
I think on Mercury you could do that, but on Prolog and Karuta I don't think so.
Okay. So let's see if I understand. We are using the algebra to do the unification because we can't use the Karuta's runtime to do the unification because we lack high order predicates.
Not only the, I mean, when you say the unification, I think I wouldn't put the relational algebra calculus as the unification per se.
Okay.
Uh, but for example, operations that are included: projection, uh, what's the other? Projection, selection,
Selection.
uh, the natural, outer, inner,
Mhm.
uh, well, left and right are outer joins.
Mhm. Mhm.
Natural joins and etc. Like those are operations from calculus, and there's a lot more checks along the way. Like for example, cardinality. Like for example, here I ran this. Let me run this example.
Could you
Why
make
is
this
it
bigger?
like this?
Yes.
Okay, let me run it. CD. This is how you run the project. Just run make. I'm becoming Zoding.
Oh, and I
So
should
here
say for the recording purposes, the reason that this is C is because Mageta wants to train himself for Postgres contributions, right?
and Auto V as well. So okay, let me go in pieces. So this is a this is a normal relation with cardinality true, right? So Bob and Alice, the example of all ages, right? Bob and Alice. I remember my networks book. Anyway, so you can find things by the
Mm,
by
no,
a,
Magetta, it's Alice and Bob because it's A and B.
oh A and B, yes, makes sense. What about C? What name would you put there?
Charlie.
Charlie, makes sense. So that relation successor we did.
Mhm.
So it is like you give an input, so it's a function f of x equals to x plus 1, right? For x in all naturals. So that would be 0, 1, 1, 2,
Mhm.
2, 3, and so on. So this is infinite. I even wrote here. And then I just do a take with the three first, right? Um, then there
Mm.
is the three tuples of n. So n is natural numbers. So 1, 0, 1, 2, blah, blah. Uh,
Actually, this is a
okay.
great time for another question that I had. I was kind of thinking that this particular example that we chose last time about the increment function, this is a particular example of having a constraint between the data, right? Not necessarily this is always the case.
Not necessarily this is always the case, yes.
For example, if you have a person's table, right? You have the name, the surname, you have the age, the birthday. They don't have these a functional type of relationship.
No, no. By the way, I just noticed a bug here. Since it is, I mean, it's not really a bug, I suppose. This. How can I wait? X is. Oh, sorry. Do I need parentheses here? Don't think so.
Man, this is kind of crazy. We can use Prolog's semantics to just assure constraints. We have constraints from the get-go.
Ah, there we go. So now it is correct. So it's speaking z 0, -1, -2. So, okay, it's kind of bad because it's ordered, right? So it's gonna order with negatives first, but it's in theory infinite, and you have like positives and negatives now. Uh, okay. So and then you have a finite, and then you have some categories of joins, right? So for example, when you join a finite set with another finite set, you gain another finite set, right? So with cardinality 3, with 1, 2, 3, and 2, 3, 4 on equality, you get simply the natural join of both the same. So 3, 2, and 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ignore the 1.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
And the four.
next. I mean, there's no 4 here, right? The 4 you discard.
Yeah, yeah, no, you discard the one and the four. That's what I meant.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and the other is an infinite join. So, for example, a join on naturals to naturals on equality. You're going to produce the same. Okay, next is a join on naturals to naturals with less than, and then you produce a infinite countable set where left n is less than right n. So
Yeah,
cool, right?
this makes sense.
So you
And all of
generate
this is
pairs.
being done in code and in C.
Yes. And then the next is a mixed example. So, for example, do you agree that if you have a finite set and a infinite set, countable set, and depending on the uh, on the join clause, the predicate here, this can be infinite or finite.
Uh-huh.
So what I'm using here is less than these on naturals. So this produces a finite because, well, I can only have.
At some point, you're only gonna have in naturals everything that is above 1, 2, 3, right?
Yes, because why, right? Because I have only a certain amount of guys from here that are smaller than
Yeah,
these guys,
yeah,
right?
pretty
So
much.
which is themselves. So
Yeah.
uh, 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 yeah. So I just produce the things, and that's it.
Awesome.
Um,
So we're gonna do use this in the engine, right?
basically, man. If you saw, by the way, how this code is done, you will laugh because it's very cringe. Like I see these functions, these
It's already in
generators.
C. It's already supposed to be cringe.
Yes, that is true actually. So there's these, right? Generators, and then I'm using them here. So it is literally just being populated by things like loops, and then I just populate on the n, like the variable. That's
Mm-hmm.
it. So it is always like a way that you can generate the thing at that position. So it's just, I mean, this case is just 3, but you
Okay.
got the idea.
Pretty cool.
Anyway.
So Marinho,
Mm,
I don't know what you're doing. Are you fixing the branch, the other branch?
yeah, I'm fixing the merge
Okay,
conflicts.
so fix that. I'll grab something to drink, and then we can do the comments first, which I believe is, well, I hope is gonna be like easy as as fuck because, well, it's it's supposed to be easy in this type of parsers. And then we go try to do lists. And I'm assuming it's gonna be doable today. So I'll be back.
All right. Mm,
I'm hearing some song. Is that from you, Marinho?
Yeah. Apparently my headset is leaking sound.
Yeah, okay, okay. That makes sense.
Hmm.
Ay, ay. Give me a sec. Give me a sec.
Wait a second. Why am I not? I just realized I updated my system, and
Oh,
for
what?
some
Oh,
reason it's not using the right shell.
oh, you're using Geeks, right? On Nix,
Yeah,
this happens when I don't put the things to load on my shell, right? And then it just flips the.
Am I back?
but it knows my shell is Elvish.
What are you guys talking
Ah,
about?
is it because of Ghosty? Did Ghosty update something and now it doesn't read the shell variable anymore?
What shell do you use, Marinho? Fish?
Norm? Elvish.
Elvish?
What are you guys talking
Never
about?
heard of it. Marinho's shell.
No, okay.
Elvish shell. Never heard of that. Huh. A powerful scripting language, a shell with useful interactive features. A statically linked library for Linux, BSDs, macOS, or Windows.
The only downside is that it's written in Go.
Ooh!
Oh, but now Magetta has Go experience.
Ah, yeah, and a
Ta-da!
GoPro programmer.
Okay, so yeah, we have a commit here. I'm gonna remove this PR from draft.
Man, Benet sent me a book on like algebra and database design. Look at the title of the book: Series on Soviet and Eastern European Mathematics. And
Okay, that's
algebraic
weird.
structures in automata and database theory, 1992.
Weird.
Kinda crazy.
Kinda
Kinda
Yeah.
crazy.
crazy.
Marinho, let's pick an example when you try to use an atom with spaces.
Uh, okay. Main. We're doing plus.
This is a bad choice.
We make plenty of them.
Yeah, let's do factorial. Why not?
Okay, which atom here you gonna make it with spaces?
This should work, right?
Yes.
And it does.
Okay, you can. Let's commit this example to have to exhaustively check that this functionality is working.
Exhaustively check. Is that a thing?
Uh,
Sorry, Magetta.
let's let's make this a little less silly.
Was that ever a thing on any project we ever did here?
Yes, all the language projects that we did, I tried to make examples exhaustively checking the built-ins and
That
then
is some.
functionality.
Uh, Man, people are trying to convince me to use AI, and I'm just like,
Honestly, it doesn't live up to the hype at all.
not at all, man.
Is it still working, Marinho? If it is, let's commit.
It is.
Okay, that was very easy. So you can commit this, and I'm gonna approve the PR, and then let's implement comments.
Like one thing I can see how these new AI agents are useful is with like if you're programming something like Java with Bootspring. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Like at that point, like it's just a fancy Eclipse plugin that completes stuff for you and generates code. So
That makes sense. Uh, oh, I need to approve it. Okay, so we have now atoms with spaces. Cool.
We have atoms with spaces.
I'm gonna merge it. Boom.
it sounded very ominous.
Wow.
Okay, let's make a now pull from master and let's create a branch called comments. And now we need to figure out how to make comments in main here. So I'm assuming that there is an easy way to do that via via that. So we need to somehow put the percentage and then uh, I don't want to do multi-line comments, so I don't know about you guys, but I really don't want to do that right now.
Um,
I'm not a big fan of those
Prolog
anymore.
has those. I checked, but I don't think we need them.
I think you guys are just copying.
Mm, thank you.
Actually, I have a reason to not like multi-line comments.
Go for it.
Uh, okay, go please. I take you seriously on this after I started hating bulls as well.
Hidden what?
Hating bulls.
Booleans.
Oh,
The reason is, uh, and actually, you kind of shouldn't have not just multi-line comments, but multi-line any kind of lexical construct that spans more than one line, like multi-line strings, even. Uh, because they actually make tooling harder to write because suddenly
I see.
you can't just process the lines independently anymore, right? You
Mm.
have to actually um, tokenize things.
Oh, but if the multi-line
eh.
comment is expression based, like for example, closure, you can make a macro that ignores, right, in Lisp.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's
if
the
that's
expression.
yeah, if it's expression based, that's actually fine. The problem is when you have a token that can span more than one line.
Yeah, no, I agree.
But I think multi-line strings are very convenient. I understand the argument that it makes tooling harder, but it's very fucking convenient.
I mean, we can make a primitive.
Lemos, the problem is not having a way to express a multi-line string. The problem is having that be a single token.
Why don't you guys make a primitive that handles exactly the same way for the user, but it just ignores the things as a comment? That's an option. I'm gonna say.
Wait, I don't know. I don't follow your suggestion. Could you repeat? Oh, Magenta is muted. Uh, what do you want to do, Marinho?
Let's do single line comments for now.
So it's percent, as far as I can tell from googling it up. If you find percent, the line until the end is done.
Okay, let's see.
So how do you do that?
I
Magenta, you
hate
back?
IN and I hate LaTeX.
Could you Could you repeat your suggestion? I didn't get it.
Forgot what I was saying. Oh
A
yeah,
way to
like
make comments.
you guys can make a primitive that gets erased in the parser.
But
That's an
that's
option.
exactly what. Wait, isn't that exactly what we would do?
No, no,
Marinho?
not in the parser. Actually, it would be
Well, Lexer, I
in the
suppose. No, no, you can't do that on the Lexer. So what I'm suggesting is something like this.
yeah, it would be in the parser actually, right? Like Clojure has hash underscore, which comments out an entire expression, right?
Ah, that's what Marinho means. I think that for now. Okay, let's go baby steps. Let's make first
Another
the.
option is to do this here. Anything. Like this. It looks like a predicate, but it just gets erased. You see?
Hmm.
Oh yeah, because Clojure also has the comment macro.
Yeah, but instead of having a macro, we just have something that looks like a predicate that disappears.
Okay, I'm in favor of having all three. But
All three.
yeah, so if you want to add a comment only on a line, you can just do like normal with the percent the percentage token. If you want to have a block, you use this that might get a cent. And if you want to have the only the expression commented out, you do a closure like what my Marinho showed before. Let's start by baby steps. I think the percentage is the easiest one to implement.
Let's see, if we have a percent, then
I think this needs to be on the parser. It can't be here.
it needs to be in the Lexer Lemos.
No, no, no. The identification of the token must be in the Lexer. I'm talking about the process of ignoring
No,
what comes after.
that needs to be in the Lexer as well.
Huh.
Because from the percent sign until the end of the line, you actually completely ignore the lexical structure of the language. You just discard that.
So isn't it like the new line in line 22? Like there's a
Um,
new line lex buff, read lex buff. Isn't it something like
yeah,
that?
but what does this function actually do? Is the question.
Mm, that makes sense. We need to check the docs. Name here OCaml. So there's a reference manual. New line.
It's Friday, so it's the day to clean your Nix black hole and release 10 gigabytes of your disk.
Only 10? You guys are playing
Actually,
low.
today it was 4.
Man, back in my first Haskell job, we were talking on the area of 25.
I can expect
It was a competition
Haskell.
between my colleague and my boss.
I mean, when I was using TypeScript, it was on like 12 gigabytes, I guess. I had to install Clojure, Golang, TypeScript, install 1,000 libraries for each. It's cartoonish, this industry.
Hmm,
Hard to find, huh, Manny? I'm also trying to find here.
why am I searching through the PDF? The HTML version is probably easier. Hmm. Hmm.
Are you sure? Isn't it just read lex buff? Like grab the next grab the next token or whatever?
Yes, because if you have a percent followed by something that looks like a functor, you shouldn't parse that functor. You should ignore it.
Yeah, you should ignore it until the end of the line.
Hmm.
Oh, found it. There is a tutorial. Thank you, this person. Man. There is already a built-in. It's a skip line lex buff.
Oh, skip line like this?
Yes, that's it. And that we're done. Let's test it out. Go to a file, and
Oh,
well,
the
you
bot is
can.
dead, right?
Yeah, the bot is dead, unfortunately. I have to
Okay.
find another place to host it.
Unbound variable,
I
unbound value actually.
I could host on my. I have a OpenBSD server. We can host there.
We could, yeah, we can host there as well. Oh, but the skip, no. The skip line is a custom function like read atom.
Oh,
My bad. Okay, we also need to give credit. So let me share this link here. So this is the link. I'm gonna share in the chat as well. Read there, Marin. Writing parser in OCaml, Lex, and main here. And the guy is doing lambda calculus parser. And there is here this part. Finally, to be used to support code comments. Hashtag would mark the start of the comment that continues to the end of the
oops.
line. Yeah, so it's a recur. Yeah, we were trying to find the like a built-in version of doing this thing, but apparently the main here doesn't have it, or it didn't have it until the point of this tutorial. But it's essentially that.
I just had a vision of an amazing game for
Okay.
puzzles. Anyway,
Okay, I guess. Let's copy this.
Yeah, but it's kind of weird that this is not a built-in thing, like new line is. Why do we have the comments on line 52, by the way?
52.
What is that? Yeah, we can delete this. This is from the one of the tutorials that we found. I think. Do we need this at all?
I think we are going to try to do strings with like escape sequences or something.
Oh no, yeah. Then keep it. If we plan on doing that, let's just keep it.
Okay, that works, but now if we go to factorial, a nice tail recursive definition.
But you don't have prologue mode in Cocoon, right, Marin?
Well, set buffer file type prologue.
Yes.
Base case. Ensure we have an integer.
Put a comment on the line 7 as well.
Tail call. And line 7.
Yeah, explain this. I think that's useful. Testing and the
Minus
neg.
is bound to -1.
Yeah,
This tests the neg primitive.
yeah, exactly. See if this runs.
It does.
Awesome. Okay, so now let's think. Okay, you can commit this already. This is already worth a commit.
Add comments.
Yeah, add single line comments because we're gonna add more comments now.
Mm, mm,
do people use Python, man?
People use Python because they are dumb.
I dare you to go to a Python conference and say this in public, man. You're
He
gonna
would.
get.
He is very tall. People would be afraid of Marinho. He's
Okay,
taller
what
than
next,
you,
Lemos?
Mageta.
How tall are you, Marinho?
Uh, I think I'm like 192. I got
Okay,
measured
you're
relatively recently.
okay. You're
Yeah.
10 centimeters taller than I am. That's crazy.
I'm literally, I'm literally a dwarf compared to you two. Anyway, so what's next? Let's do the comment one, inspired by closure.
Can I see?
Um,
Let me see the comments you guys did.
Sorry?
Can I
Do
see
what you
what you guys did?
show factorial to Marita, Marin.
Oh, you closed the link.
This is what we did.
Okay, so with like Erlang, you kind of prologue, right? Prologue is
Yeah,
like that too.
looks good.
That looks, that looks cute actually. I like that the theme could pick it up already.
Yeah, no,
I
yeah,
mean, it's prologue mode, you
it's
know.
prologue mode.
Ah, I see. Makes sense.
Okay, so um, now we have a debate because the suggestion that Mageta proposed about having bracket, comment, and then anything, and then bracket. We either do this on the language level or on the parser level.
Actually, that would have to look like this, no? Comment.
Your screen is frozen to me. Is it just for me?
I was
Uh,
typing it in the chat.
Ah, okay.
It would have to be something like comment,
oh, yeah, yeah,
whatever, right?
yeah, something like this.
Yeah, but with which level of the language are we gonna do this?
Oh, but wait, to be consistent, shouldn't that be because what if you have spaces right inside of it?
Well, it would have to be syntactically valid, basically.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, yeah, you would need to put commas right on everything
But
to
I
make
think that
it.
sucks if it's gonna be syntactically
I mean,
valid.
another option is to put a simple quote and then it becomes like an atom. Equally cringe, but it is consistent.
I mean, this is useful if you have an expression already and you just want to get rid of it, right? You just put comment
Yeah.
around it.
Yes. I mean, they're for different purposes, I guess.
Yeah, we are trying to have multiple types of comments exactly because they are for different purposes. Okay, so we're
Um,
gonna allow the comment. We're gonna have comment, but it needs to be syntactically valid. What's inside for
well,
closure?
both, yeah, both of them do. If you do this, then whatever. This comments out this following form, but it needs to be syntactically valid, right? Same thing if you do comment, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Except this is a macro, and this whole thing will just evaluate to new. Comment will just ignore everything.
Yeah, I think we should have both in our case. The comment is just for sketching, but keeping the highlighting, and the hashtag underscore is just for a single expression. So I would say we should have both, but which level of the language should we implement them? I think the first, well, my intuition is the lesser again, but maybe I'm stupid.
Actually, you would be kind of right, but kind of wrong. The equivalent of a hashtag underscore. This needs to be a new lexeme, but then the actual implementation of its semantics goes in the parser.
Let's implement that one first. Well, which one we want to do first?
Let's do. Well, first of all, we shouldn't use hash underscore, right?
We
We
should
need
use
to
ampersand underscore. No,
ampersand
no, no, no,
underscore like
no, no,
this.
no, percent. Sorry, not ampersand. Yeah, like that.
But this is a comment until the end of the line, Lemus. It's going to ignore everything.
It needs something like Common Lisp, like a bar hashtag. something like that.
Bar
Not just
hashtag.
that.
That's very non-prolog.
Well, bar, percentage, something like that. So it's
No, no,
both
no, but
like.
Marinho wants to keep the percent exclusive to single line comments.
No, what I'm saying is
Marinho,
like
sorry.
both are a new lexeme, right? So it maintains the consistency of uh, uh, the percentage being a comment, but the other indicating that it's a multi-line comment block. You see?
It's not really a multi-line comment. This would be an expression
Yeah,
comment,
I
or I
don't
guess
think
a.
Magetta is custom. Go to the temporary buffer again for the closure. Let's demonstrate.
No, no, no. Wait, I'm not talking about the same kind of comments that you get on a comment closure, right? That's not the same thing I'm talking about. I'm talking about the other kind where you put like, what was that
Oh,
called?
you mean like this, right?
Yes, yes,
That's
these
not what we
exactly.
are talking about.
No, I'm just saying this is another type of comment that we can get at top of the comment. So
Yeah,
the
but this is a
expression is
multi.
going to be
Yeah,
Yeah,
but this is
but
a multi-line comment,
this
Mageta.
is what Marinho explained he's against.
so you don't want this at
Yeah, he
all.
doesn't want that.
I guess our language is expression based, so I guess we can get rid of it.
Yeah, but let's demonstrate what we meant. Marinho, can you do an example of the
Right. So
hashtag
you
underscore?
have, yeah, you have hashtag underscore, and then if you put any expression whatsoever, um, whatever expression follows the hash underscore is gonna get parsed. But then the lexer slash parser is going to discard it and not send it forward to the compiler. So this gets it's less if this expression doesn't exist, but it needs to be parsable, right?
Yes. And what is the purpose of this, Magetta? Is when you have a series of expressions, for example, in a prog-n, or this is closure, so
Uh-huh.
in a do, and you want to comment only one of those expressions, and you want everything else to be kept the same. And this is on the level of expressions, not on the level of characters or lines.
I see, see.
So this is very useful in closure.
Yeah, that I didn't know.
Yeah. The other kind of comment is the one that you mentioned, which is this one, right? Comment, whatever.
Yeah, which is just
Except,
a macro, right?
yeah, this is just a macro. It ignores everything and returns new no matter what. It's
Mhm.
not quite the same as this, because if you have this, this evaluates to new, and this is not even an expression
Mhm.
after the reader is done with it.
Yeah. So what should be the symbol of the hashtag underscore? I'm kind of leaning
Um,
towards ampersand now that I can't use percentage.
I mean, we can do this.
That's okay for me.
That's okay for me as well.
Okay, so let's
Okay.
go to the add that lexeme.
All right. So Lexer.
Yeah, but we're gonna do this on the parser, right? We're gonna identify it via the lexer, but we're gonna do something about it on the parser.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, indeed.
We need to like do a let for it, right?
Actually, I'm wondering, is this actually something that we can handle in the parser? Because, like, it
Because
makes the grammar. Does it make the grammar context sensitive? I think it might actually.
no, it does. But I was kind of betting that we would go to the parser and put the symbol, the lexeme, and then another expression, and then do something about that.
Hmm.
Let's try. Instead of speculating in our heads, let's try.
And do you trust your hands, Lemus? Do you trust
Yeah,
yourself?
I try. I do.
I mean, if you
Oh,
didn't, right? That's
okay,
Marinho?
so we have to declare a new token, right? Token.
Yeah, this token
is
doesn't exist. No, you need to go in the lexer and declare it in there and import it in here. So like line 34, you define the hashtag percentage as a new token, and then we import that token in the parser. So this is what comment expression, and then you need to import that in the other file.
mm,
So what I thought would be that whenever we are like parsing the expressions, because we have an expression parser, we just identify that we got an expression comment, and I'm going to do something about it, and that doesn't even go forward to the code to the registrar locator, I guess.
mm,
That was my bet.
the problem is for this to work properly, we need to be able to also comment out. Um, Actually, here's the question: should we be able to do an expression comment like,
On the declaration with a body.
yeah,
I
yeah?
vote on yes. Nugget.
What? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Marinho asked if we're gonna only allow like simple expressions to be commented out via the lexeme, or if you're gonna allow full-blown declarations to be commented out using it.
I think it should, yes.
Exactly. Yeah,
Both.
I vote on yes on that as well. Marinho.
Okay, so that means if we do
There, yeah, there.
this,
All the line is all the line is fucked. Essentially, is
well,
gonna be
That's a way to
yeah,
put
this
it.
should comment out this entire clause, right?
yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so that means
The declaration parser on line 40 needs to do something about it.
okay, so if we have um,
Expression, comment,
expression comment
semicolon.
functor dot,
Yes, we need to. Actually, this goes to nothing, right?
this goes to nothing, yes.
The same thing with the functor that with the holds.
Functor holds and then um,
Separated on empty. This also just whatever. Aren't you missing a semi? Oh, a dot after that. That's true. And then we need to do the same thing for the expressions down there. And one of them must
um,
be recursive. I don't remember which one.
can we do this? Should we do the same thing for the query as well?
Yes. Yes. So where are we doing this on the expressions down there? Yeah, here. So on the functor case, I think that's where we need to do something about it.
Hmm.
Yeah, we are treating integers and variables here on the expression level, but I don't think that it makes sense for them to have the treatment. Only functors.
Why?
I don't know. Does that work in Clojure? Can you do hashtag underscore and a number in like a
You
sum?
can. You can. It's any expression, Lemos.
Okay, that's fair. Do we want to have that treatment in our expressions then? I think it makes sense if Clojure allows it. Would you say so?
There's one small complication though. What about the commas?
What do you mean?
Like,
If you have something, comma something, and you put the expression comment in the first one, that's a parser. That's gonna be an error. Should be an error.
like if you do this, right?
Yeah, if you do that, that's an error.
Yeah, here's the problem though. In Clojure, this actually works because commas are white space, right? They are actually ignored.
Yeah, but that's
So,
yeah, but we need to adapt to our case. In our case, in Karuta, the language, the commas matter. They're not like syntax sugar that you can get rid of.
hmm.
So we need to do something about the list identifiers. Essentially, that's what you're saying.
Yeah, basically. Oh, wait a moment.
What?
List identifiers.
No, the commas
Oh
are
yeah,
only
no,
down
we can
here.
handle. Oh no, yeah, no, we can handle them here actually. We can do. Wait, not there. Holds. Separated non-empty list. Oh, is this a built-in
This is a built-in.
from? Okay.
Yeah, we need to change the list identifiers essentially.
Mm, yeah, we do. So we have to do something kind of like this, right? If we have. Hello, Uli.
Hello.
Absolutely.
If you have an expression comment and an expression, it can't have a comma. No, but that will be a problem then. I'm confused. We can't have a comma in here normally.
Ooh, what do you mean?
If you do what you did in the example,
It's
we
going
should
to also
fail
remove the. Why?
because you are only commenting the a, not the comma.
Why shouldn't we comment the comma?
Because this is a predicate that takes three things, and you are commenting the first thing. You should put something else in there. We should not reinterpret the thing to be a predicate of two arguments.
Why not?
That sounds like too much to me for a comment thing. Mageto, what's your opinion?
This is a function call with two arguments, Lemos, in Clojure.
Yeah, no, but we have to adapt to our semantics, to our domain, our language domain. We're
Wait,
not.
I was doing something else. What's up?
Okay, so you see line 14.
Yeah.
Look at it. In your intuition, would you expect the first comma to be commented out with the A or only the A to be commented out?
Since it's, I would expect the comma to be relevant.
Yes, because this is a prologue language, like language. What Magazine is trying to push is that the comma will also fly away with the A. And then this is a whatever with two arguments now.
Yeah, I mean, I see because you need to still parse the separators, right, for the
I
other
would rather
subsequence.
have have a parser error of like this you must put something before the comma.
I don't know which side I am, to be fair. I think that having the comma and just ignoring the comma, I think that's the most consistent with the expression based uh, comments.
Wait, ignoring the comma or not ignoring the comma?
Ignoring it.
Really?
I think so because it's a comment, but it's a comment on the expression, right? So,
But the expression goes all the way to the comma. The comma is not included in the expression.
well, you can argue that the comma is just there to link other expressions with it, right? So if there's no expression, it's not linking with anything, and that's the default argument. That's an end with the default element, which is true. So, so if
Eh,
you think of it as a monoid, right?
yeah, but
Uh,
I exactly. If the comma is the monoid, we have an operator without the left hand side. So this should
and
be
that
an
is,
error.
I I think there should be not an error. I think that should be just that because it's with the empty element, right? So, and commenting brings about the empty element, which is true.
Eh, I see what you're saying. I still prefer to not include the comma, but Marinho, I lost. So you can remove the comma. Uh, I like to comma. It makes more sense. What do you mean? Wait, why do you need to do 4 on line 58 there? Ah, because you are just excluding that expression between the comma and the expression comment and grabbing the list identifiers recursively. That makes sense. What about the
Yeah.
expression on line 62?
What about the expression on line 62?
We need to do something about it.
Do we?
Yeah,
Hey, hey, we need to do something about it.
yeah. Don't we? You have an integer and don't we need to do like you said that you can do that with the number enclosure, right? We need to do that with the integer in here and the variable.
But we are. It's right here.
But that's for lists.
Is there any case where there will be an expression outside of a list?
Um, no, not yet. We still have to make the syntax sugar. Um, okay, let's test this out. This is done then.
Actually, not quite. We have a slight problem. We need to be able to insert comments inside of this.
Can we do an or between the comma and the expression comment maybe? Wait, why do we need that in there actually?
Otherwise, we won't be able to do this, right?
No, we will.
We
Go back.
won't.
No, we will. Go back. This is a separated non-empty list of between a comma and a functor. The functor has the case. Uh, can't we put in the functor parser up there somehow?
But then the treatment of commas will become inconsistent.
What do you mean?
Like it would be possible, it will become possible if we treated it in the functor case to do this basically.
I don't follow actually. How changing that in there in the functor will allow to have a bunch of comments? Yeah, I don't see that as a possibility because you're not putting the expression comment between the commas. So if you have many commas with nothing between them, that's not going to work regardless.
Mm, actually, let me be more precise. If we do this, right, there will be this comma here,
Mm-hmm. We're
which
deciding to exclude.
actually that might work. Yeah, that might actually work. But then, hmm. Yeah, we actually need maybe functor.
Why do you need that?
Because we need to keep the base case, which is not commented, right? Uh,
I see what you're saying.
so this is an expression comment followed by a functor, and this is it actually, right?
Yeah, I think so. Okay, we did a lot of changes in this. Let's see if this does something. Wait, the maybe functor will always expect an expression comment. What if you don't have one? Yeah, now I think that's what we're talking.
Uh, in this case, we actually need to do f, right?
Yeah, you can just use the. You don't need to name it. You can just put functor and then $0 or $1 or something. I think $1.
$1, okay.
Yeah. Nope. True productions that share semantic action must define exactly the same identifiers. Here, functor lm is defined in one production, but not in all of them. Functor lm. Do we have this name anywhere? Is this something from the
It's
came
here.
from? Oh. Uh, oh, we don't have functor lm. No, no, no. Oh, we are missing a semicolon somewhere, maybe.
I think it's this, right?
Oh, okay. No, line 57. 57 is down there, my friend. Not there.
Oh, it's the same thing here, actually.
Okay. This expression has type unit, but an expression is expected of type AST func.
Ah, it's because
43.
of this.
Ah, you need to return something out of this. That's a problem. Because in one rule, you're returning the functor, which is an AST func, but in the other one, you're returning nothing.
Well,
Oh, okay, that's fair.
it's
But
none,
then,
right?
yeah, but then we need to treat the options somewhere.
We have to do
Cat maybes, right?
yeah, here, right here.
So how do you do that in OCaml? I'm gonna bet that the option module doesn't have it because OCaml don't care about the prelude. Um, okay. cat maybe OCaml. Uh, list OCaml. Let's see the list module. Nope, the list module doesn't have it. Are we gonna have to implement this ourselves?
Yeah.
Let's implement it ourselves. Um, can we have
Can
This
we?
OCaml? Go on again.
Can
courageous.
we?
Wait, one at a time. Go Magit.
And just saying you're feeling courageous today.
Go Marin. Filter sum.
Can we import a library inside of the parser?
I think
I think
yes, but only on the top, like on the top of this file. Only on the section that.
Like here?
Yeah, maybe, maybe. Because look at line 17. We definitely can.
Hmm.
So how do I know if an option is a sum? Yeah, isSum. Can we just do a filter isSum? List.filter isSum. And that's it? No, it needs to be down there. Yeah, there. Line 52. So instead of body equals statement, you do list.filter, and then you
um,
and then you do
can we do a map? Isn't there a function that takes a maybe and turns it into a list?
a maybe and transforms that to a list. Actually,
Yeah.
yes, there is a to list inside the option module.
inside the option, yes.
Does OCaml have a map cat or flat map or some
No,
other?
no, not on the list module. Just do the filter. It's easier.
Wait, for what exactly?
He
Can you
wants he wants to
Mapping with concatenation, yeah.
yeah
map concatenation?
yeah he wants to map all the options to a bunch of tiny lists and then concat them. In Clojure, it's
Uh,
mapcat.
try to do like map like the object, right? The module you built, and then do concat.
Yeah, but why are we
No?
doing this instead of a filter?
Because this is not really. If we just do a
It's
filter, we still
it's
have a list. We still have a list of optionals, Lemus.
it's the concat map, the name of the function. It's inside the list module. I found it. So instead of map, you just do concat map, and it's from lists
List
concat.
concat map like this.
Yes, that's it. Theoretically, this does what you want, which is gives the same result. Yeah, and it is still recursive according to the docs. Okay, so there's a syntax error. Unexpected char, open parenthesis. Which line? Oh, we have whatever's in there.
We have whatever's. Oh right.
I don't think that's the problem, but let's see if this. Let's run again. Oh, wait. We changed the semantic of the program. Oh, the multiply is commented.
Well, of course it is. There we go.
Okay, now try to put an extra multiply inside the factorial loop that is wrongly, but you could do the expression comment. Oh, but this needs to be valid, right?
Oh, this is valid.
But there's, yeah, comma. Try to run it. Wait, did we just do it? Is that, does that just work?
Yeah, this is correct. This is not defined, so not found is
Try to put a
correct.
comment, try to put the expression comment, but remove the comma. Let's see if this also fails. Because it should right now, right?
It
Yeah,
fails, yeah.
the parser doesn't know how to parse it. Damn. We need a more substantial test. We need a declaration comment now. Try to make a declaration and comment it out.
Okay. Um,
A declaration, one without a body, another one with the body. I don't know, int 0. Okay, try to run this. Did you save?
I did.
Try uncomment them now. Uncomment 6 and remove 6 and 3. I don't
This
think
will work.
I don't
This
think
will
that yeah, this
fail because whatever is undefined. Let's say without a.
I don't think this will work as well. I don't think this will work.
Why? Why not? It
Because
should.
I don't think we have a syntax sugar for oh we do. I'm
We do.
surprised.
We added it a few sessions ago.
No, but with the body, I was surprised that this worked. Okay. Okay, we just have expression-based comments now then.
And if we do,
With a body in here, this program works.
it still works. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, let's comment.
And
Let's.
if we do this, just sanity checking, this should fail.
What happens if you put that and then another ampersand? Not
Wait, that
ampersand.
works.
Ooh, that shouldn't work, but it
It
does.
shouldn't, but it does.
Wow. So now what? Let me read out what toList does on option. ToList is empty list if is none, or it's a singleton if it's some. How does this work?
Code. Actually, not code. We need to print the. Yeah, they are both here. They are both here.
How? Wait, they are both there, so it didn't work at all.
Oh, you know what it could be? I put this on the wrong place. We need to do. If we have a declaration with an expression comment, actually, this should actually just be 3.
No, but this is a program.
Yes,
But we're not dealing on the level of a program right now.
but we should actually. And this you can go away actually. And this can go away as well.
Are you sure? Well, I understood what you did. I just don't know if this makes any sense. You have the debug there. Wait, without a body is not commented out. With a body is.
Okay, that
Ah, I know
worked.
what you
That
did.
means now it should break if I step.
Hey, you can
And
remove
it
the
did.
debug. Now uncommented. Uncomment line 5. And try to run that.
Yeah.
Okay, but what if you have another percentage after this?
After this.
No. After line, like, put line 6 on the same line as line 5 first. Yeah, and then there, this will still be fine. But put a percentage before the with a body. No, before the with a body.
That's going to comment the base case of the factorial loop, Lemos.
That's what I want to test. That's exactly what I want to test. I want to know if they are. No. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to mix the expression-based comments with the line comments to see if they are wrongly interacting with each other.
Oh, I mean like this?
Yes. This, in theory, should
It's gonna
comment the
break.
base case.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, actually this makes sense because it could not find the base case. No, 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 but this should loop forever, actually. We are commenting the line, which means that the expression-based comments should comment line 8, right?
Yeah.
That means that we have a base case. Yeah, there's something wrong in here. There is something wrong. Remove the comment from line 7.
Remove the comment from line 7.
Try now. I have no understanding what's going on. We need a debug somewhere.
Oh, it's because of this. There we
Okay,
go.
now it will. Okay, go back. Keep going back to undoing. Okay,
Yeah. This is what you wanted to test, right?
yes,
Yeah, it loops.
awesome. Okay, now try the opposite. Swap the line comment with the expression comment on line 5.
Like this.
Does that work? You have a space there. Oh, no, no, actually, no, that's exactly what I want. What this should do, this should work.
It does.
Okay, that's expected behavior, right?
It is, yeah.
Okay, commit then.
There's one thing actually. What happens if we do this?
Yeah, that's a very good question. What if you have them nested, right?
It still
It
works.
still doesn't matter. But no, but call uncomment the first one and then call it in the factorial loop. I have actually why this works? Interesting.
It works because a predicate with an empty body is just a fact.
Yeah, no, semantically that makes sense. I'm surprised this works in our language though. Okay, let's do a commit. We should rename those things, man, to like more proper names.
And actually, it should work even if we do this as well, right?
Yes, it should.
If I uncomment this and we don't have without a body, it breaks, right?
Yeah. The error messages are just terrible. Holy fuck.
They could always be worse.
I don't think so. This is the worst. Okay, commit. Let's commit.
Oof, man, I think I just did the.
Oh wait, we need more tests. Go on, Magetta. We need another more test. We need to test expressions that are like little expressions, such as numbers and variables. Go, Magetta.
No, let me finish and then I'll show. That's
Okay.
probably better.
Are you working on the engine?
Yeah.
Okay. Maninho, do you agree? We
Well,
need more, a little bit more.
right. What if we do something like, I don't know,
Comment 3, comma. Yeah, 0 there. Exactly. This should work, right?
it does.
Okay. What about variables? Um, in the plus, put prev twice. That also works.
Still works.
Yeah, but this is fucking the prologue mode now. Now we need a Karuta mode.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. Okay, okay, now what else are we missing? We already tested declarations. We tested expressions inside bodies. We tested expressions that are like numbers and atoms. Try it. Oh, let's put a second query of factorial and comment it out. Okay, now I think we are exhaustively checking.
Very nice.
Okay, now we can do a commit.
Um, should I commit this as well?
Yeah, you should commit an example using it, using the things, the new things. Definitely. Now let's make the last one, which is the comment built-in. So the question is, which level of the process of the pipeline are we going to introduce this? It could
Well,
be on the code generation. I don't remember. Yeah, this place. It could be here, but it could also not be. So what's your recommendation?
mm, it should be here,
Hmm.
but there's a small catch. There's a small catch. We want the comment expression thingy to be variadic, right?
Yes,
Yeah, that means we can't just
I think we can. We just put underscore, and it could be whatever. And comment will be a forbidden predicate name. Just put a caption in
that
there.
that works. Do we have a no op? We do, right?
I think we don't need a no op. We just do nothing. This is an add instruction function. If you are trying to push a comment one, we do nothing. We literally don't change the stuff at all.
Okay. Um, let's store equals. Um,
That's gonna make the code ugly as fuck. I see.
hmm.
Literally me doing C right now.
Well, we should pump the p register still. It's just the store the difference. We should not use the store doing the code put if you are trying to do a comment instruction call.
Here's the problem though. This is going to interfere with tail calls.
But the debug one already does, and we fixed that.
No, I mean it's going to avoid polluting up. It may remove a tail call that should be a tail call.
I don't follow.
Or rather, it may turn a tail call into a non-tail call because, like, if we do a add instruction here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, we're inserting an instruction. This is a thing that would insert an instruction, but it isn't actually, right?
No, it is jumping the instruction actually. We are still pumping the p register.
Yeah, my concern is what if the comment is the last thing in the predicate?
But didn't we fix that for debug?
No, if you put a debug as the last thing in the predicate, that makes the final call not be a tail call anymore because you have a debug instruction.
Yeah, but I thought we fixed that one or two sessions ago.
No, that's a separate problem, Lemos. Before we had an issue where, okay, if we have a fake function that's actually a built-in as the last thing, then the code that makes proper tail calls be proper tail calls may break, right? That's not what I'm concerned about. What I'm concerned about is, okay, this is not actually an instruction. It's nothing. It's literally nothing in the code, right?
Okay,
And
we have
that
two
means
options. We
if
either
we have a,
use. Okay, I see what you're saying. If the comment is the last one, we're gonna get fucked.
I think the best way to do it is actually to do this in this preprocessor here, actually.
Hmm. Interesting. So you want to
Which is
do
how
it.
macros are implemented, incidentally. So, this is actually also truer to the inspiration.
Yeah, but there's a problem. The preprocessor doesn't inspect the declarations, right? But now it needs to, because if you have a comment one, not only a declaration but also something in the body, we need to filter that out.
Yeah, let's see.
What
Parser
is the best
clause.
place to do that in here?
It's here. It's here, I think. Okay, if we have a parser clause,
You need to open it up. You need to open a declaration. First, check the head of it. If it's comment,
and
Uh,
then
uh,
group clauses, which takes parser clauses.
I think we need to do this process before grouping them together
Yeah,
because otherwise it's gonna be annoying. Well, it's already gonna be annoying, but
server.
yeah, at some point we merged this. I think this was in a PR maybe. I don't remember why, but well, having the server there somehow is okay. It's before grouping though. I think we need to do this before grouping.
Right, this takes parser clauses.
Wait, which
Compare, blah
where
blah
is the
blah.
server file?
Lib
Yeah,
server.
it's not in master.
Oh, actually, I think I just have it here.
Oh, you don't have it committed. Okay, now that makes more sense. Anyway, go back. I was just checking if we had a accidental merge there.
mm, Parser to
I think
compiler.
maybe in the line 28, we need to grab the first and redact it somehow before doing the tail call.
Parser to compiler and from declaration.
Yeah, we need to put a
Multi-matter.
we need to do another match doing a guard, doing a guard.
Yeah, we need to put a map here, basically, right?
I would do in
List
the
map.
multi-mapper, I think. I think I would do that in the multi-mapper actually. Because the multi-mapper is doing the destructuring of the list of declarations
The multi-mapper is doing the destructuring of the list of
on
declarations.
line 28. So we can put like a guard on the first and do some checks on it. And then if the first is a comment, we tail call multi-mapper.
Hmm. But this is after the grouping, though.
No, but this is the one doing the grouping. Well, the grouping I mean stitching a multi-declaration node to them. The grouping function, I agree, it's after.
Yeah, no, we need to. We can do this way earlier. Like here, before we do the group compare clauses, we can just
Filter
yeah, like let remove
comments.
comments.
This receives a declaration.
No, this receives well, yeah, it receives a declaration, but that's a parser clause, and it still returns actually a parser clause.
But
Match clause.
but what if the parser clause itself is a comment?
It's not gonna reach here actually.
Really?
Yes.
That's weird. But okay.
If we have a declaration, um, and a declaration AST, a declaration parser clause, and parser clause is a decal or a query, and a decal can
17.
be yeah, if the body right,
No, but the head
so
also can be a comment.
mm, the head can be a comment, yes, and that's gonna be ignored.
Yeah, but that we need to do
I mean,
that
it's
in
going
here.
to. I mean, yeah, it's going to generate useless code. So I suppose we could just.
I think that function that you're doing needs to return an optional parser clause, and then we do the map cat after.
Okay. Um.
So you need to do a when, well, destruct this to have head and body, and then you do a when clause on the head. Yeah, when head equals um, head dot nameF,
Head is a func, which
head dot nameF.
means head equals nameF equals comment, right?
Yes, you can ignore the body actually if that's the case. You can just put underscore. Remove the when. If this is the case, return none.
We need to say option of.
Option. No, this is OCaml. The option comes later,
Oh, right.
and it's that. We return none in this case. Otherwise, if you have a declaration where we ignore the head in this case, we don't care about the head. We have a
We
body.
need to we need to pass the head forward though.
I
If we have a
agree.
body,
And the body is a list of funcs, right?
yeah, we need to do um, some head and then body equals.
You are missing a constructor for this.
I'm missing a constructor.
I
Oh,
believe.
right, declaration.
Yeah. But at before the declaration at.
That doesn't work, Lemos.
Ah, constructors are not functions. I keep forgetting that shit. Put this in a new
Yeah, it's
line. It's gonna get
it's
huge.
there. The formatter can take care of it.
Okay, now we do a list dot filter maybe.
Yeah, filter. Um, Body. But then
We need yeah. Let's make this along with the before the match. Let's do a let before the match clause. Identify comment maybe.
let is comment.
I would put this inside the remove comments. Yeah. So you receive a func,
Um, no, we receive an
expression list.
expression actually.
Yeah, an expression. Sorry, an expression. Where is the expression? Above. Yeah. So you need to pattern
Wait,
match
we
on the.
can
Go on.
wait. We can have variables in the body of a functor, really?
According to this.
What does this even do?
That's a very great question. No, the code is
Yeah.
unready.
Um,
Comment the new code. Marinho gets surprised.
yeah, that actually fails during parsing,
Interesting.
which is correct actually. The parser rejects this, but the type doesn't properly reflect that.
That's bad. What can we have in there aside from functors?
Just functors.
So we should not have an expression list in the func. We should have an expre we should have a list of functors, of funcs.
I know why. I know why.
Tell me.
It's because this is a declaration actually that we're looking at the wrong place. This is a declaration, right?
Hmm.
And the body is a list of functors.
Ah, we are reading the functor definitions.
Yeah, no,
And the
that's
functors
actually
can have
okay.
variables inside them. Cool.
Yeah, because we can have variables as arguments to a predicate call. That's fine.
Okay, so let's continue doing what we were doing. So identify, we need this to pattern match on the func. Awesome. Is comment, and then you destruct the functor with the, well, it's a bunch of other functors, right? So we only care about their heads.
Um,
Wait, why are you doing? Oh,
Head equals comment underscore um, Actually, since we're using a filter, we should actually do non-comment, right?
Yes. Man, but aren't we doing this wrongly? Because what if, because there's a body to them as well. What if they have comments inside them? We need to,
What do
like,
you mean if there's a body?
yeah, a func has a body according to the types. A
It
func
has
always has a body.
arguments. It has arguments.
Can you go there to the AST again?
Well,
Yeah, so a body has a func, and a func has an expression list. An expression list can have more functors in them.
those are the elements, but it's fine actually.
But an element can be another functor. What if you have a comment in there? And it's not head, by the way, it's name f.
Oh, you are right.
What if we have another functor inside this functor, which is possible?
Ah, but you see, if you have a functor which is not a comment, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have arguments inside of it,
Mm-hmm.
which are the elements of the functor,
Which could be more other functors.
which are not actually calls. They are just data.
Yeah, but what if I type comment in there?
That's a good question. Should that be ignored or not?
I feel like it does. I feel like it should.
I
Am I
feel like
wrong?
it shouldn't actually.
Really?
Yeah.
That's gonna cause confusion as fuck, man. Because sometimes when you read the word comment, that's gonna be commented out, but some other times it won't.
That's also true in Clojure actually.
Really?
Yeah, look. If I say comment A, B, C, D, whatever, that's new. And actually, I shouldn't use CLJ with Rebel. Yeah, if I say comment, that's new. But if I say comment A, B, C, D, whatever,
No, but that's quoted.
yes, it is quoted. But here's the catch. If I do, if I do, hmm, okay. Here's what I'm trying to get at. This actually only returns new if it's in a position where it's evaluated.
Oh, so your argument is that because in Clojure you can single quote it and that makes it data.
No, no,
Uh,
yeah, the equivalent in Prolog, like if you do some predicate in Prolog, right?
mhm.
Everything that you put as an argument here will be kind of it's not actually a call, right? It's just a literal data structure.
Okay, okay, I can get behind that. So let's put the filter there. So list.filter non-comment on the body, and that's it. That removes the comments from without like uh, agreeing with the data perspective that you just.
Body, filter the non-comment, and then we have to do the same thing that we're doing where we do list concat map option to list, right?
Actually, no. We can just. Uh, we don't, right? We just need the filter. Why do we need the concat map?
Because we need this to return the same type that it accepts, and it accepts a thing that this list is not a list of optionals. This is a list of functors.
Mm, I am confused. I'm very confused. This thing returns an option parser clause. We have a none and a sum. So that means that inside the sum we need a declaration. The declaration has a head and a body. The body is just a list of functors. We are doing a filter on a list of functors that returns a list of functors. What's the catch here?
We're doing a filter. Oh, right. This is not actually returning an optional. I'm dumb.
Okay, now let's add the remove comments in the pipeline in the for the preprocessor. I'm
Before
very
we do
glad we
that,
did this.
let before we do that, let me fix something here real quick. Preprocessor. There we go.
NameF is not a record. Wait, what? We need to check the func. Let's check the func. No, func has a nameF field, and the body is a list of funcs. I don't trust LSP. Fuck it. I don't care.
Especially OCaml.
Let's put the field. Let's put the remove comments in the before the grouping down there.
I gotta go crazy.
So
Don't
this is
do
a
that.
list filter, right? List.filter remove comment. No, list. Wait.
Remove comments. Yeah, it takes a single clause. So
This needs to be like a map
list
cat.
map, and then
We need to just filter remove the nuns. We need to remove the nuns.
yeah, list concat map actually. And let's just for the
No, no,
sake
no.
of
There
our
is no, no, no. There
sanity,
is a filter map. There is a filter map function inside
there
list.
is. Oh, there is.
I think that's it actually. So I don't trust LSP on the nameF. Let's run this. No, it is wrong. Oh, we need to do some opens, I think. I think we need to do AS, we need to import OpenAST. Maybe. That's not how you do open. That's also not how you do
And
open. Yeah, now we go.
there we go.
Let's see if this does anything.
Pair
Pattern
matching
matching
failed.
failed, line 11.
This one.
What are the available
Oh, right.
clauses for a parser clause?
Oh, right, because this can also be a query, actually.
Well, but if that's the case, we just wrap it in an option, in a sum.
Uh,
Wait, can we have comments in a query?
can we have comments in a query? We could,
But that's
actually.
so dumb. Like, we should not allow that. You would like put comment question mark. I think we should not allow that.
Well, in that case,
It is exactly as line 12, right? It's just instead of declaration is query.
do we want the compiler to complain in that case, Lemos?
What do you mean?
Like if you do comment whatever question mark, do you want the compiler to complain?
No, I want the compiler to ignore it.
Okay. Well, in that case, query
Yeah, it's the same thing.
query has a functor though, just a functor.
Yeah, so nameF.
Mf equals comment.
Then we do none. Otherwise, we do sum. We do sum for the catch-all. No, just put lowercase, man. Yeah, lowercase query instead of yeah. Just return some query. Wait, we're still missing. No, no, no. But this is not exhaust. Oh no, no,
It
this is
is because
exhaustive.
of
No,
this.
no, this is exhaustive. Okay, let's try to do it. Make a comment somewhere in the code. The preprocessor is removing it, so let's see.
Actually, can we do this?
Yes.
Yeah, this is better, I think.
Okay, but let's put a comment in the code in the factorial example. Ah, the prolog without the prolog mode, this looks terrible.
Actually, let me fix that. Uh, if I do, yeah, this is what I want. If I create a buffer with extension KRT, we set the file type to prolog.
For now, until we have our own thing.
Factorial. There we go.
Okay, try to put a comment somewhere. Try to make a comment query and a comment declaration and a comment expression. And put things inside it. Put things inside the comments. Yes. The comment whatever is missing a dot. And yeah, try to make a comment in here.
Let's be fancy. Comment.
In the
This
tail composition.
is not a tail call.
We are also missing the case where this is which has a body. Let's make one that has a body. I don't know, int. Okay, that's actually okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, we're missing a comma on line 11. Okay.
It
Damn,
worked.
boys. Okay, but we need to put a debug instruction to see if the tail call is still doing its thing in the factorial loop.
Let's debug. Um, Factorial loop starts on line 5. So
I
I can
don't
get rid
remember
of this, I think.
the face, like the how it looks like when it's tail call.
Try me else. Let's actually skip to the trust me right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Plus integer. Put value, put value, put value. Execute factorial loop. There we go. That's a tail call.
Awesome. Go to the database.karuta and let's fix that. Change the comments to Karuta comments instead of the C comments that I did. Okay, commit time. Man, we have 3 styles of comments.
Um, I need to fix my ghosty configuration. Dune FMT. All right.
Are you happy?
This is very nice, actually. Add closure like comment expression.
We still 1 commit away. We have the commit of the uh, comment comment built-in. I don't know.
What do you mean?
Yeah, you still have files in the diff there, right?
No, we don't.
And remove the debug.
Oh, right. Factorial. We don't need this anymore.
I think we can open the PR for review. Well, we can double check, of course. I'm so proud of us.
We have comments now.
More than one type. We have three types of comments, and none of them include multi-line. Okay, CI is in progress, but I already, well, this is very easy to do. Okay, so do you want to start? I'm definitely not finished. Start lists.
Not really, no.
Okay. We still have 15 minutes though.
Oh, we do?
Mm-hmm. I'm recording since the beginning.
In that case,
We're gonna merge this. Like, it's already CI passing, so merge.
in that case, let's actually discuss quick.
What? Do what? It cut it.
Let's discuss something real quick. When, huh?
Full blown comments.
There we go. So lists, right? That's the
Yeah.
next thing we're gonna do.
Yeah. Oh, whoa, whoa.
Lists.
Damn, we forgot to change the README. Ah. I'm gonna commit to master. I don't care.
Okay. Okay, so here's a question, Lemus, about structure equivalence, okay?
Yes.
Do we want lists to be a special case of a functor?
No. That
Okay.
question is that it is that easy.
Why not?
Because I want to allow the range syntax sugar that Magento wants.
We can do that and lists can still be a special case of a functor. One does not preclude the other.
How? Okay, let's elaborate. So what do you mean when you say that that a list is going to be a special case of a functor?
Um, okay. You know how you can do equality like this, right? Oops.
Mm-hmm.
The question is, if we do EQ 1, 2, 3, and um, let's use the OS convention just because we are reading the book, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you follow the OS convention, then a list is equivalent to this actually. Oops. One and then
Yes, 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 yes. This is very
actually
classic.
those shouldn't be backticks. This should just be single quote.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
am I
but I know
doing?
what you mean. This is very classic. It's just a bunch of cons.
Three and then new, right?
Yeah.
The question is, should we have some structure, and the labels here may not actually be these, but should we have some structure that is equal to this that's expressed in terms of functors is the question.
But what does that mean? How would these be represented by functors? That's kind of my question.
What does it mean? I'm basically asking, should this equality hold, Lemos?
Ah, my intuition says yes, but I don't know. What does the book say?
The book, I'm not sure if it actually says anything,
No,
actually.
it does because it has the low level representation of what a list is.
um, Multiple lists, blah blah blah.
Oops, this seems like something.
First argument, switch on constant.
It's 5.3 apparently.
um,
Put list and get list. Yeah, we did those.
Programming with linear lists, blah blah blah. Tailored design for this specific structure. In particular, non-empty list functors need not be represented explicitly on the heap.
The code generated by the query using Prolog notation for a list is shown in figure 5.4. And for the fact that in figure that.
Yeah, so in Prolog, this atom here, so instead of new, this would be this, basically, right?
We probably should use parentheses, not brackets.
Do you want to make Magetta sad?
What do you mean? Oh, you
He
mean
like,
because he wants to use parentheses for inclusiveness. I see. Okay, go on.
so yeah, new would be this in Prolog, but then I'm not sure off the top of my head. Um, actually, I don't think I have any Prolog installed at the moment. Geek Shell, SweetPL, right? Oh, the package is actually called Sweet Prolog. Mm, right, so SweetPL, if we say 1 equals, um, I think it's like this, right?
Dot.
Oh, dot. False. What if I do this? Also false. The problem is if I just try to write a list, it's going to print as a list, right?
Seems to be the case.
Prolog, list, semantic. Syntax and semantics. There's the ISO standard. Numbers, blah blah blah.
Oh, there it is. It's dots. Oh, but it could also be written with pipes.
With the functor dot and arity2. So
I
like
think I think you don't need the
this.
quote. No, I don't think you need the single quotes as well. Yeah, I think the quotes are not correct. Go back to the Wikipedia page.
Oops.
Jesus. You see there?
A compound term with functor dot and arity2, whose second argument is a list, is itself a list. So, oh yeah, you don't need the quotes.
Yeah, it's just raw inputs in there.
So if I
And, and
remove
and
this,
for no and for the brackets, you don't need the quotes for the brackets.
and we don't need the quotes for the brackets. Huh.
Expected dict found 1. Try to use cons instead of dot. Maybe this version is using only cons.
Cons.
Yeah, cons I mean the pipe. There's an
Um,
alternative version there, you see?
well, yes, but I'm trying to double check that this is actually equivalent to this. Is the point?
Well, right now they are definitely not.
Uh, do I need this? Operator expected. No, I should be able to do single quotes here, right?
Doesn't seem like it, at least in this distribution of Prolog.
Dix expected found 1, an integer. Hmm.
Anyway, let's go to your question. Let's not be pedantic about Prolog. So what's your question?
Yeah, the question is, should we have, like Prolog, a functor structure that's actually semantically equivalent to a list?
Can you
Or
show
should
me?
list?
Can you show me how that's gonna look like? Like rewrite this list as a functor. Is that what is written on the right there?
Yeah, that's basically it.
Ah. Okay.
Like, should a list like this have a functor equivalent, basically?
Okay. I want to know what the book says.
Well, the book seems to follow. Well, this atom is the list terminator, so at the very least, the empty list is an atom, which is a functor. And I think.
Yeah,
Um,
they're saying that we need to put something a new tag into the heap.
yeah, no, that's for optimization. That's for optimization.
Oh, but you're gonna do this version, optimized version anyway.
Yes, we are, but. Hmm, let's structure. Yeah, this is talking about the instruction.
Yeah, put list and then get list. Very simple. Very fucking simple. If it's a reference, we just bind the address of the reference to that list. If it's a list itself, oh, we swap the mode. That's interesting. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, but that, for us, it's not going to be that easy, right? We need to also introduce to the parser the notion of lists,
yeah, we do.
and it's not going to be brackets. I think we need a new symbol because brackets is already our parenthesis.
Why not? We can just say, um, okay, a list is just brackets with nothing, which is equivalent to having a functor with the empty um, tag. This is actually pretty nice.
uh, sure, sure. We're gonna have to parse that, and then we're gonna have to go to the code generation, generate the get lists and put lists thingies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so can we agree then that these two forms will be equivalent?
Well, but this is your question only regards the representation on the AST.
Well, the question is really about.
You want to convert the list to a bunch of functors because then we don't have to introduce a new node, a new type of node to the AST.
That is one point, yes, but it also has implications for unification semantics.
Such as?
Um, well, not really for unification semantics. Actually, it would be more so for the code generation because then there would be two particular functors where we should actually emit the list instructions because they are equivalent to lists.
And you're gonna have to pedantically check if their tags are empty.
Well, if we choose the empty tag for this representation, right? We could choose something else, but yes, essentially
Can we choose the empty tag on a normal predicate currently? We can't, right? The parser doesn't allow that.
it should actually.
It should. So if you just have open close brackets hanging in the program, this is fine.
Not brackets.
This is not going to compile because
Is
you
not
have to
gonna
remove line
compile.
24 and line 26. Or comment them, actually. Even better. Yeah, I think the parser is spilling out errors about the open.
Hmm.
Yeah, I would be very. No, it does.
Yeah, this works. This actually works.
What was broken before? What is wrong with this?
What is wrong with this? Main
I'm
here basics error.
confused. The parser is complaining. I'm surprised.
Hmm.
So it is that. So this is not a valid expression. This is what this is saying.
Oh, right. It's because actually.
Yeah, change
No, we
remove
should.
remove the hashtag.
Oh, I think I know. It's because of this, right? This doesn't parse.
Yeah, but remove
Duh.
the hashtag. It should fix it. No, no, remove the hashtag from the beginning of the line.
Yeah, this works. Yeah, it's because we actually don't have proper list syntax, and
Wait, so you
this.
can you can have a predicate with no name?
Well, it has a name. It's the empty name, but it is there.
That's okay. We're gonna have to forbid that, right?
Um,
Because we're
I
gonna
mean, if
use
we.
internally in the compiler, we're gonna leverage that at least is just a bunch of functors with empty tags.
Yeah, I suppose.
Okay, Magetta, are you back?
I am.
Okay, so look at this file, Magetta. Okay,
Um,
remove the line 18 and line 6, please. This is cringe. Everything in this file works. Take a look at it.
so what's the deal with the double quotes?
Yeah, no. Well, we can go back into that after. But look at how the file looks, because we are using all the types of comments that we implemented today. Look at it.
Yeah, I'm looking.
So there are three
It's
types.
yeah, you can see the expression one, the
Hmm.
line one, and wait, what is the third?
Comment.
These ones.
Oh, comments. Okay,
And in
Also,
line
this
12.
one.
okay.
And well, because the way that we did it, comments are not blocking tail calls. Because of course, that was the main concern of Marin, as you can imagine.
Absolutely.
Which
Um,
makes actually this better than closure.
Oh yeah, enclosure. Well, enclosure. It's not that it's ignoring, right? It's that it's returning a element to eval.
yeah, it's returning new. Okay, so what about the quotes, right? So we were discussing because we are out of time to implement lists today, but we finish all the comments, so we have all these comments implemented today. We were discussing about how we're gonna make lists, and then Marinho asked me if we're gonna make lists a special case of a functor, and I was like, okay, and then we went through the explanation, and then in Prolog they use the pipes as the functor names for the list. But
Hmm.
in our lists we can use functors that are nameless. They have empty strings as their tags. So that's line 23 there. That's a list 123. You see?
Oh yeah, I
So that's
can
what we were talking
enable
about. And we're gonna do this next Friday, I guess, where we're gonna do the parsing. And then I asked if you could make a predicate nameless, and I was very sure you wouldn't because a parser, but Marin was right. You can currently.
Yeah, yeah. See, this is better than closure because this does not work.
That's sad.
Well, that's awesome because we are doing better, boys.
But I never understood why recur. Like I okay, so I know you have to put recur, right, to be able to call the function recursively. But why can you only put that as the last position?
Oh, it's because this is a hack because the JVM doesn't support tail calls.
Yeah, I know it converts to a loop, right? But can't it just ignore everything that comes after the recur?
No, because then you are trying to do a recursive call that you are asking to be tail call
Oh
eliminated,
wait.
but it's not in
So
tail position.
this actually means tail eliminates the expressions before it. Is that what it says? I thought
Yeah,
it
you're
was this.
basically when you do a recur, you're basically saying closure. I want a proper tail call. I
Oh,
know
I
that's
see. I
not
see.
supported
Yes.
by the
So
JVM. Do your magic.
Yes.
I see. I see. But so you can actually call a function recursively without the recur then, right?
You can, yes,
Okay.
you can. Recur is just when you want to do a tail call because the JVM doesn't support those natively. So the compiler needs to do some magic. So if I just did this, it would work actually.
Hmm.
See?
Yeah.
Okay, but I think I'm gonna finish the recording.